that I was going to be a captain for this team, and I was going to play a major role for Wakefield. And so I just I had to step up to the plate. Like I took it serious off the field, my recovery, the workouts, the training, like with my running back Coach Lynch, and like it was a lot of work and a lot of steps that I had to take for me to step into the roles of, you know, playing running back, because you like at running back you're going to receive the ball like probably 70% of offense. So you know when you get the ball in your hand, it's like, what are you going to do? What are you going to do to make us better? And that's what I strive for every play, every down.
So talk about what was one of your biggest games of the year? Okay, you had like 1,000 yards. Talk about what was one of your biggest games,
Yeah,
and how did you feel about that game?
yeah. I would most definitely say the Friday night against Langley. I had 270 yards, two touchdowns.
Woo!
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was out of there. It's like I saw the gaps immediately as soon as I got the ball, and it was just like, do what you know, like, you know what I'm saying, like, you run that joint. Yeah.
270 and two touchdowns.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Oh man, that's crazy. Well, first of all, let because we came in a little bit late. The thing was a little bit delayed, Isaiah. So I want you to let all the people, because people are just now coming in. So I just want you to rehash, and then we'll jump right back into it. But I want you to rehash who you are, what you represent, and all that, and then we go back in because it lagged a little bit. So I want everybody to catch it, everybody, so they know who you are. Because I see somebody already in there turning up for you. So go ahead and let everybody know so we can get that again.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, how y'all doing? I'm Isaiah Ledbetter, the running back for Wakefield Warriors. Um, I'm number two and number zero. You know, both numbers. Yep.
And we've already been talking about he's been a dog. So, like I said, 6'1", elite size. You had 270 yards in one game. So,
Yes, sir.
talk about what going into college. What do you feel like you really want to work on as a player? Because I just listening to you, it seems like you do a lot of. Do you do film study? I want to put you on the spot. Film study is important,
Yep.
but talk about film study. What do you really want to work on? Before you go to the next level, what do you feel like you want to add to your toolbox when you go to the next level?
Yeah, most definitely will be size, like you were saying. I want to make sure I pack on a little bit more muscle. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Next level, you're gonna take some hits, but it's how durable you are out there. And then I want to also work on my footwork, you know, because footwork plays a big role at running back. And if I have good footwork at my size, you know, it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard to stop me out there. And yeah, just making sure that I'm mentally prepared too, which means that comes to schoolwork, and that comes with just work outside of the field, mental reps, watching NFL greats, and watching people that really play this position at a high level. And yeah, that's, and oh yeah, and watching my own film too, because I there's some plays where like I can say, oh yeah, I did that right there when
Mm-hmm.
could have done that. And that's what it's all about, you know, because when you get in those positions again or get in those situations again, you can be better, you can improve.
Yeah, for sure. So let's talk about, players. I ask kids, who do they kind of look up to? Who do they maybe pattern their game after? Who do you kind of maybe look up to, or you kind of say, man, this is a guy I really love to watch and I really like to pattern my game after, or I just kind of look up to, and maybe not say you want to be like, but kind of footsteps. I mean, when I was growing up as a kid and I was playing the game, man, there was so many people that I looked up to and really wanted to pattern my game after. Do you have any of those type of players that you do that with?
Yeah, most definitely would be watching Derrick Henry, because I've been to a lot of Baltimore games, so like, you know, that's a guy I really like seeing run the ball. And then Christian McCaffrey, he's a
Okay.
great, he's a solid, like all around running back, you know, because that doesn't come with just running the ball. It comes with blocking assignments. It comes with swing routes. It comes with angle routes. You know, he's a very dynamic guy out there. So yeah.
Got you, and versatility. So let's talk about, just not just the ball carrying. How do you feel like as a receiver? Do you feel like you can really, is that something that is a strength of yours, or do you feel like that's something that you want to work on going into the next level as well?
Yeah, that's definitely something I want to work on going into the next level, because like I understand that at my size, it's going like I would be good use if I can play the
Hmm.
position too, because I'm tall and I got wingspan, so I will have the more height advantage over any linebacker or somebody that's like a DB or something like that.
Hmm.
It's good that I can it's good that I if I can accommodate that in my game. Yeah.
Definitely, definitely. Now, heading into college. So a college coach comes up to you. He says, Isaiah, we're thinking about offering you a scholarship. Why would we offer you a scholarship? Tell me why.
Because one thing about Isaiah for real is my work ethic. If I don't have it, first day, each day I'm gonna do all that I can to make sure I have it, to make sure I can hold that standard. And any environment that I'm put in, I'm born to just work around my like peers and all of that. And when you put somebody in a Division 1 or a Division 2 area, and you see other people working further than me, it's just going to challenge me to work harder, and it's going to challenge me to get better each day. And yeah.
All right, I like hearing that. Now, as far as like you're in Virginia, state of Virginia, a lot of good players come out of state of Virginia, whether it's basketball or football. It's a nice little hotbed out there.
Yes, sir.
Are you a young man that I like kind of staying close to home, or are you a young man that says I'll travel anywhere, any place?
I'll travel anywhere, any place, man. The goal was to just play football on a
Hmm.
college campus. That's all it was.
Okay, okay. Now, are you from Virginia?
I'm me personally. I'm from
Mm.
I'm from DC, and then I've been like all up and down the East Coast. I spent some time in New York, and then,
Okay,
and then I came right back down here to
okay.
Baltimore, and then I came to Virginia. So yeah.
Oh, so you got, yeah, Baltimore, New York. Oh yeah, he got it all right there, boy. He got it all right
Yeah, a
there.
lot of traveling. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. But that's a good thing because you've already understand what it's like not to be in one place. So, because I've seen a lot of kids, basically, be homegrown, been in their state the whole entire life, never been anywhere, and then when they go out of state, they get real homesick. So it is good to be able to go out and see other things in other places, so it doesn't make you feel like you're out of place or anything like that. You can easily adapt, and that's a good thing for you. Now let's talk about colleges. What are you looking for in a college academically first, and then what are you looking for in a college athletically? What do you want that college to be able to bring for you as well?
Yeah. So academically, I want to be a major in business and finance, and I want to do a little marketing and accounting stuff like that. I like numbers. So
Uh,
so yeah.
Numbers are good. Numbers are good, definitely in this day and age, right?
Yeah, I'm that kind of guy. And any school that can just any school that's just looking for a guy to just play sports. I just want to be a part of that. And I love football. Me personally, I never really started out with football, but like
Hmm.
it's like football took my game to like here, you know what I'm saying? And then like now in college, it's like I know what I want to do now, type. Because I originally I planned to go to college for basketball, but I
Uh-huh.
realized it wasn't in the cards. So then this football thing just took off, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I guess I gotta do football, like yeah, but yeah,
That's a good thing. That's a good thing when you touch something and you're like, okay, this is it. Like there's nothing like, when you actually touch something like and you're like, okay, I'm really in love with this. So I want to do this. You know what I'm saying? Like there's nothing about that. So we already see the passion. So like I said, college coaches, find out who Isaiah is. You're gonna get a big body running back. You're gonna get a multi-guy running back. God do anything. One of the biggest things, work hard, train hard. Guy's gonna be dedicated. So that's what you really want to bring to the program. Now, there's a lot of colleges out there. I'm just gonna keep it real. You say you want to play running back, but there's college coaches, just like you said, you were playing safety. Well, if
yeah,
coaches are saying, hey, well, we want to play you here, and you feel like you're a running back, how do you feel about that?
yeah. That and I've been talked about that too by Coach Gardner. Um, Yeah, I'm the type of guy, wherever you need me, I'm going to train at that position, and I'm going to upheld my end. So if running back, if I go to college and they say, oh, I don't see you here at running back, I want to see you at safety, and then I get back there, first time at safety, it might not look too good, but each day I'm gonna get better at that position, and do the best I can to be like the top option in that position.
Nice. And here, this is what I tell you. If they switch you to defense, which I'm praying they don't, because I want to see your running back, because I watched some of your tape. Okay, I watched the tape. Okay,
Yeah.
so first thing you need to do, if you get interception, you need to show how good you got that ball in your hands. They be just like, see, coach, see, I'm really a running back. You feel
Yeah.
me? When you had that ball after you take it to the house for a touchdown, you at least say, see, coach, I'm really a running back. You saw a little bit right there. Just saying, I ain't pressuring you, but if you ever need a running back, I'm there for you. Hey, I'll do it. I don't care. You just being. It's okay to give suggestions to the coach. Hey, I love you, coach, but I'm running back too. You feel me? So that's awesome, because I seen your tape, and dog, I love the way you run that ball. And like I said,
For
I
sure.
keep going at the 6'1" size. You know what I mean? Because there ain't running backs that size. And when you get that size as a running back, I'm telling you, you become a hotter commodity. It's almost like the way they got the receivers nowadays and the cornerbacks. If you're a cornerback and you're like somebody just blew it away at the combine, you're a 6'2", 6'3" corner, and you're like 200 something pounds, and you're running 4.3s or 4.4s, and your vertical is almost 38, 39 inches. That changes everything. Now you are a different breed, because everybody is in that same realm of the 5'10s, the 5'11s. You're in that outside realm. So I hope the best for you, that you really can make that mark at the running back. And like I said, we definitely want to see you really turn up there, because the tape is really good.
Thank you.
So let me ask you this. I'm gonna ask you two more questions before we get out there. And number one, I really appreciate you taking out the time to do this interview for me. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much for that. But let's talk about Coach Garner. I know him from We Do Podcasts. He does
Yeah,
the Dallas Cowboys podcast, and Coach
yeah,
Garner. I'm calling him Coach when I talk about, like, what's up, Coach? He's gonna be laughing when I call him Coach now. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Coach Garner. You know what I mean? But I mean, he's got a passion like no other, and I know he's really
yeah,
for the kids, man. Like, he is there for the kids, and I know he gives great advice. You said you were just there with him for a little bit, but just talk about some kind of the things he maybe spoke to you, advice that he maybe gave you to kind of help you get to the next level as well.
yeah. One thing for sure, Coach Gardner talks about is passion, and being very passionate in the game. And when he sees me play, he knows I have a lot of passion behind each step, behind each yard that's gained, and I got a lot of love for this game at that position. I will work to any extent to do it, and he understands that. And when he sees a guy that's willing to work, that's a guy he's willing to talk to, willing to comply to.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He's basically shown me the way. He's shown me a lot of what it's like on the next level, what how to get there, what you got to do behind the scenes that people aren't looking. What do you got to do to be at that bar with them,
Mm-hmm.
to play around with those guys. And I really take heed to what he's saying. He talks about training, he talks about GPA, he talks about SAT, NCAA accounts, just registration, how to get your name out there. And he's been a very big help. He's been a very big help.
Yeah, definitely respect. What's up, Coach? Hey, we definitely gonna be talking about Cowboys football, but respect to you, man. Really appreciate you, because he hit me up, and said, "Hey, I got a kid for you." He's like, "Still do them interviews for high school?" I'm like, "Hell, heck yeah!" He's like, "Yeah, I got a guy for you. You really should talk to him." And once he told me that, I jumped right on it. Said, "Let's do it. Let's get it." And I'm so happy that I got to interview you, because I am very impressed with you as a young man.
Thank
For sure. And I definitely feel like you're definitely going to go places, and I'm going to do everything in my power to help you get to your goal of what you want to do and what you want to accomplish, on the college scene. So my last question to you pretty much is this: who's your inspiration? Obviously, when you're playing this game of football or this game of sports, there's got to be some kind of backing. There's got to be some kind of support there, whether it's in the family, whether it's with your school, your coaches, whoever. Who's kind of been your motivation, kind of when maybe you're tired, don't want to do it, kind of I want to keep doing this, not just for myself, but them. But who's kind of been in your corner and who kind of been your motivation throughout this journey in high school in this game of football?
Yeah. Coming up, growing up, I didn't really have a a family support system. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I was really working out on my own. You know,
Mm-hmm.
striving for a dream by myself. And
Mm-hmm.
one of my biggest influences in my life would definitely be the man above. Starting and foremost, the man above,
Yes.
God. You know, he's really shown me some things that I really thought was impossible. And you know, I don't really come from anything, but like I turned nothing into something basically. I got to thank the man above first, and I got to thank myself because it took a lot of mental breakdowns and mental health issues that I had to overcome to get myself in that proper position and to strive. You know, there's a lot of nights where I say, you know, it's not time to train. You know, I want to go to bed. It's not
Mm-hmm.
time to train. I just want to stay inside. But I know that like on the other side of this, you know, there's the grass is gonna be greener. You know what I'm saying? I can work hard. I can, you know, I do stuff that other people aren't doing to get myself ahead, and that's how it's been since sophomore year. You know,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
I, well, I'll tell you what. I've been through those times, and I've been through them things.
yeah,
Real talk. And just listening to your story, you inspiring me. And I ain't saying this because I'm trying to be funny because we ain't doing an interview. No, straight up. I'm like, because that's respect. You young man talking like that, you got a great future ahead for you.
for
And
sure.
what you need to do, in my opinion, I'm not going to say need to do. Well, what you just need to do, just keep that passion that you have,
Yes, sir.
because really you're going to inspire a lot of people. I see it already. You're
Yes,
going to inspire a lot of people just by your own situation, just by your own. You have a story to tell. You feel me? Because not everybody grows up in the great surroundings. I didn't. You feel
yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah,
And you sometimes you got to push yourself, and just your story and you pushing yourself, you could help a whole bunch of people that you never think you could. So
yeah,
you're going to be an inspiration. So I'm just encouraging you to continue to strive and go hard, because you are definitely going to be an inspiration to a lot of people. You are the inspiration to me, because just listening to you, I'm being serious. Because see, this is the thing. This is the thing, Isaiah. A lot of people think just because you're older, you got to be the inspiration to the younger people.
yes,
Younger people can inspire older people.
yeah, yeah,
That's real talk. That's real talk. And right now, like I said, you inspire me. So that's why I'm just continuing to encourage you to go for your dreams. And that's why we're going to do everything possible to make your dreams come true. You get what I'm saying? You continue to, like you said right here, continue to have a great circle around you. You already go, I'm already in your corner. So if you ever need anything from me, I'm
yeah,
gonna help you with everything you need. Like I said, once we do this interview, I'm gonna post this interview. I'm gonna tag a whole bunch of recruiting services and things of that nature, because we want you in school. We want you doing your thing. We want you accomplishing your goals, and then we want other people to see your story so they can say, hey, I might be out there and I might feel like I don't have anybody out there, but guess what? I seen this story, and this is going to inspire me to do it when I don't think nobody else can. So
yeah,
you
yeah.
just continue to be great.
Yeah, I just want to tell you, man. You know, people aren't you're not alone. You know what I'm saying? Like there'd be days where you just feel like, man, it's just me, and I don't know why I'm doing this. I don't know why I keep doing this, but each day I strive to be a little better, and I strive to get better each day. And if I can do that consistently each day, you know, I feel like I'm living the dream a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
You're definitely living the dream. You definitely living the dream, because when you have that mental focus and you have that good mental place, I'm telling you, you can accomplish so many things that you never would. And it was like I said, I really thank you for taking the time out doing this interview. I had an awesome time. This is why I love talking to you young guys, man, because I get to see, I'm out the loop. You feel me? We grown now. You feel me? So to be able to see you guys doing your thing, because there's a lot of young people that don't get a good rap nowadays.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
You feel me? So we want to show the positivity, and because it ain't all negative out there for the young people. There's a lot of young people out there that's doing the right things and being positive in these streets. And this is one story right here. So I really appreciate it. Once again, we can head off of here. Before we get off, I want to holler at you before we get all the way off. But is there any last things you have to say before we end the interview today?
Um, no, sir. Keep striving for greatness each day, man. You know, each day is a trial, and it's either you gonna step up to the challenge, or you gonna let it slide. You know, and
Step up or step off. That's what it is for real. You either got to step up or you step off, and that's what we talking about today. Well, once again, I'm with my guy Isaiah Ledbetter, dog, 6'1" running back, 1,000-yard rusher, 270 in the game. Go check the tape. We tagging all kind of people, so make sure y'all check this guy out. Not only is he a dog on the field, off the field. That's what you want. You love it on the on field, but when they on off the field, not getting in trouble, head on straight, that's somebody you can trust. That's what coaches want. They want somebody they can trust, not just on the field, somebody they can trust off the field. That when they go to bed, I don't never got to worry about this player because he's already doing the right things. And that's what we already see with Mr. Isaiah. So we wish the best for you. We definitely gonna talk again, especially when you sign with a school. Soon as you sign with that school, you better hit me up like, hey, let's do that interview. We got the school signing. You feel me? Let's make that happen, Mr. Isaiah. So for myself, Mr. Isaiah Ledbetter, for my guy, Mr. Coach Garner, he did his thing. We had a great interview, and we'll talk to you soon. Big game, James. We out. Talk to you. Peace.